Capitals. Please rise and cheer as we welcome the newly branded 23-24 Greenfoot Capitals, led by their team captain, Mabel Gerard, and the assistant captain, Tanaz Sparks. Meeting first.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Dauphiny Center on the campus of St. Mary's University in beautiful Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm Scott Squires, and where has the time gone, my friends? We are back. It's regular season game 1 for the Maritime Major Female U18 Hockey League. Couple of home games to start off the season for the Halifax Greenfoot Capitals. They have a brand new sponsor this year. It's great to have Greenfoot Energy Solutions on board as the now 5-year sponsor of this Caps club. And with a new sponsor comes new team colors. And I gotta say, as unbiased as possible, the new kits, the uniforms for the Greenfoot Capitals are very sharp indeed. They've got the blacks on for this home opener with the white and green trim. They're going to be skating left to right on your screen, and their opponents from Prince Edward Island, the Western Wind, they play out of the Evangeline Recreation Center in Wellington, PEI. They're wearing their whites today with the blue and light blue trim. So we're just getting set here. Both teams just finished warm-ups. Once they finish huddling up, we'll get set for the opening face-off. Kenna Brandt, number 33, getting the start in goal for the Western Wind, and for the home side Greenfoot Capitals, it'll be veteran and returning goaltender Paige McPhee. So McPhee wears number 29, and being a Montreal Canadiens fan and one of my hockey icons is Ken Dryden. I always love to see a goalie wearing 29. She may wear it for another reason, but whenever I see 29 on a goaltender, I automatically go to Ken Dryden. Could be a Marc-Andre Fleury thing or others, who knows. So again, just about set to go here. Great to have you along on the Maritime Athletic Profiles live stream. I'll be doing play-by-play for the Greenfoot Caps all season long. I'm honored to do so, to be the voice of the Caps, and looking forward to an exciting regular season and, of course, playoffs. And something else as well, check the Maritime Major Female Hockey League U18 website and also the Greenfoot Capitals social media. A gigantic and very exciting showcase event coming up in a couple of weekends with all of the U18 teams in this league competing over a couple of days. So that's going to be fun. So they're going to do player intros now, so I'll step aside and let the PA announcer take it over.
Second year defense, number 7, Grace Fleming. Third year forward, assistant captain, number 9, Tanara Sparks. Second year forward, first with the Capitals, number 10, Lucy Harlan. Third year defense, number 11, Ryan Johnson. Second year forward, number 12, Grace Kennedy. Third year defense, first with the Capitals, number 13, Sarah Bush. First year forward, number 16, Ella Driscoll. Second year forward, number 17, Evie Rothenberg. First year forward, number 18, May Esbridge. Third year defense, number 19, Claire Dixon. First year defense, but unable to play because of injury, number 21, Izzy Bush. Third year forward, your team captain, number 22, Mabel Durant. First year forward, number 27, Haley Dowling. Second year goaltender and your starting goaltender for today's game, number 29, Paige McPhee. First year goaltender, number 30, Lauren Delaney. Second year defense, number 77, Kala DeRosier. Ladies and gentlemen, your Greenfoot Capitals. Your team trainers, Lisa McCarthy, assistant coaches are Sarah McDonald, Steph Seward, Derek Gerard, and Madison Stidle, your head coach of your Greenfoot Capitals, Kevin Bennett. And please welcome our new team mascot, Yeti.
Well, there you get your first look
Are Roy and
at
Jennifer
the brand
here?
new team mascot for the Greenfoot Caps hockey, Yeti. Yeti getting helped across the ice by Mabel Gerard, veteran player and the captain of this year's Greenfoot Capitals.
Our branding and marketing. At the end of the season, we start the process of searching for a new title sponsor who is willing to support the organization fully, expecting to keep our name and colors. What we ended up was a 5-year partnership with Greenfoot Energy Solutions. Not only want to be part of what we were doing, want to help and take it to the next level. This is the beginning of great things coming for our players, and the future is bright thanks to our amazing partnership. Please join us and welcome Roy and Jennifer Vandermeer from Greenfoot Energy Solutions, along with our mascot Yeti. And can we have team captain number 66, Andy Pierre Morency, and 22, Mabel Gerard, please come forward for a ceremonial face-off.
I would yell at them to turn around so they would face us, but I don't know that they'd hear me. Ceremonial puck drop. The two team captains take care of that. And again, just a tip of the cap to Greenfoot Energy Solutions for being a supporter of minor hockey and certainly female minor hockey. It's important that the female game gets just as much support and attention as the male game does. And it's great to see Greenfoot Energy Solutions jumping on board and signing on to be a 5-year sponsor for this Greenfoot Caps team. It's a great league. It's great hockey. We're glad to have you back. We're just about set for face-off. Caps going left to right, Wind right to left, and we are underway. The 2023-2024 season has begun. We're glad to have you with us right away. In with the puck is Morency. Slides it in front, and McPhee just covers that puck up with Kate Kelly in lurking around looking for a loose puck. Paige McPhee, returning goaltender. Always nice when you can have a goalie come back and bring that veteran leadership. She was solid between the pipes for this Caps team last year, and I'm sure she'll be leaned upon heavily to provide solid goaltending as the season rolls on. Here come the Caps now. Down the ice with that puck. That was Sarah Bush. She lost it for a moment. Now there's a scramble for it right along the boards, picked off the wall by Kate Kelly. Kelly had a couple of Caps players on her, and the puck rolls down calmly where it's picked up there by number 7. That's Grace Fleming. Fleming, solid defender for this Caps squad. Caps will look to move it up. Now they'll bank it off the boards toward the line, but not out. Bush got on it quickly. Now it's Grace Kennedy. Keep an eye on Grace Kennedy, 12 in black. She can fly. Flat out speedster for the Caps is number 12, Kennedy. Puck now being controlled by Fleming. Getting a little forecheck pressure there, so she'll just roll it along the boards. Wind right now doing a good job of hemming up the Caps in their own zone. Just a minute and 10 seconds into this opening period. But the Wind have had the puck mainly in the Caps' end since the drop of the puck. Over on the far boards, Rachel Campbell stops it there. Puck comes off the wall. Caps finally bank it off the wall and out over the red line. But it's the Wind who get to it first. It's Maddie Richards onto that puck. Now slides it over to Caden Thomas. Thomas fires it into the zone, and she'll go off for a change. A couple of fresh skaters on here now for the Wind as the Caps break it out of the zone. That goes on to the stick of Driscoll. Ella Driscoll turns her back to the defender. She'll roll the puck down and behind the goal. Picked up there. Rachel Campbell had it for a moment for the Wind. Now we've got a couple of players down deep right along the wall trying to move that puck. Kennedy had it for a moment. She took a hit. Puck comes free. And not able to get good wood on it there was Gerard. She was the right place, just couldn't get good wood on that puck. Wind now look to clear the zone. Dangerous pass into the center of the ice, and that's intercepted by Driscoll. Ella Driscoll against two defenders. Gets it to Gerard. Rachel Campbell now moves it along to the far side for Caitlin McKendrick. Caps hammer that puck right back in. On that puck again is Campbell. Now Richards to the far wall, and the Caps will just calmly skate it into neutral ice. They'll work it back into their own end. Good pace through the first 2.5 minutes plus here of this opening frame. Tanea Sparks fitted over toward the middle. Couldn't quite make the connection there with Lucy Harland. Harland, first-year player with this team, and by all accounts, a bit of a scouting report on number 10, Lucy Harland, as she got speed to burn. There's a turnover. McPhee has to be sharp as that puck was turned over directly in front of the Caps goal, and they got a quick shot away, and Paige McPhee had to be sharp. Going down, we'll see it here on the replay. There's the turnover. There's a turnover. McPhee has to be sharp as that puck was turned over directly in front of, including Miley Stevenson, but McPhee equal to the task, square to the puck, and we carry on. There's another shot from an angle. Rebound chance off the back of the post as it got underneath McPhee, and the Wind come oh so close again, but the Caps able to clear it away. Couple of anxious moments for the Caps in their own end as the Wind coming close to getting the first goal of this game, first goal of the season. Now there's a battle for it in behind the Wind goal. 4 players down there, 2 from each side. Trying to move it along. Referee says move it, and they finally do. Maggie Gamble sees it go back the other way, and digging for it is Finley Blaquier. Blaquier wears number 5 for this Wind squad. Now the Caps trying to feed it in front as Evie Rothenberg was there looking for a loose puck. But the Wind able to gather and clear it out. But there's Rothenberg again in looking for it, but it's cleared away. Kaylee McNeil. McNeil wears number 97, forward for this Wind squad. 4 minutes played of this fast-paced opening period, still no score. Caps and Wind. Caps have come close, the Wind have come close though. There's another puck. Sent in toward the goal, right out in front there. Trying to get a stick on it was McGuigan. McGuigan again from the side of the goal. Couple of good whacks at it down low from Brooke McGuigan. And the Wind forward denied again by Paige McPhee. And if you're thinking that the last name McGuigan is familiar, well, certainly Billy McGuigan, no stranger to hockey fans, and certainly Prince Edward Island hockey fans. Longtime coach of the Summerside Western Capitals, part of the Maritime Hockey League. A great hockey guy, and always does a great job with the Summerside Western Capitals. And his daughter, Brooke, had a couple of whacks in close there. Now the Wind again. They'll just keep it inside the Cap zone. Pino sent it in deep. Caps just turn, they'll clear it out. Couple of changes here for the Caps as the puck moved forward again. Good pressure here by the Wind early on. Kate Kelly hammers that puck down. McPhee will just stop it there, and Sarah Bush will gather for the Caps. Lead pass up ahead onto the stick of Driscoll. That's turned aside. Now Rothenberger, the lefty over the red line. Rothenberger tries to go one-on-one, couldn't put it through the defender's legs, and the Wind will clear it away. That puck went over the stick of Caden Thomas, and it's over to the sideboards. To the blue line again, backhanded along. Now Campbell turns. Here comes Driscoll on the outside. Driscoll cuts in. Big shot. Rebound chance. Cleared just away. Good save there by Brent. Her first difficult shot of this opening period, and she stood there and made the save. Now Caps have it in deep. Maybe get their skating legs. That was fed in front of him. Driscoll fanned on it, and then flying through the air was Gerard trying to get a chance, and it went wide. Now the Caps have their legs underneath them, getting some chances here. So the Wind, they'll just turn, gather deep in their own zone. They'll move it up the left wing. Thomas, lead pass into the middle. Isabel Richards couldn't corral that, and the puck cleared out. Puck to the blue line. Caps make wholesale changes here, and the Wind will gather into their own zone. Lead pass up ahead, trying to connect with Callie McNeil. That didn't work, and right back the other way. Harlan tried to make a move, and she gets it right back, and then stealing it away is Miley Stevenson. Stevenson now cutting to the right. Gets forced over to the boards. Puck is loose, and it's picked up And the Caps, B. Asbridge, will move it out. Asbridge slides it down into the zone. Giving chase there is Tanea Sparks. To the line, DeRoche, steady defender for this Caps team, sent it in. Comes back to DeRoche at the right point. She sends it into a crowd. Bounced off a Wind player, goes over to the right boards. Wind trying to clear it away. Got tangled up there in a couple of sets of skates. And now the Caps will try to move it in. Just kept in at the blue line. Good play there by DeRoche. Wind. Now it's the Wind who are hemmed in their own end, trying to work it up along the wall. Kept in though. Chance down deep. Puck goes in behind the goal. Grace Kennedy in looking for it now. She'll come in to give some support. Kennedy has Rothenberg lurking toward the front of the slot area. Kennedy will go for a skate. Takes it up high all the way around. Kennedy, the smooth skater. Gets it back to Dixon. Cleared. Dixon with a shot. Pad save. Rebound is cleared. Good point shot there from Dixon. And the Wind will bring it right back up the other way. Great action here in this opening 20 minutes. 12:32 to go. Shots on goal, 5-2 in favor of the visitors, the Wind. Puck along the boards now. In on the forecheck there was Carmen Moffett. Now the Wind will regroup, go back to their own end. Kate Kelly. Kelly, defender falls down. Kelly tried to cut along the red line and lost the handle, and the Wind will clear it away. Grace Fleming, lead pass to the left side to the captain Gerard. Mabel Gerard tried to feed it in front, saw Ava Beaton cutting in there. There's Beaton, sees that puck go by her, and it'll be over now for Misha Pino. Pino along the wall. Now a couple of players converge on it there on the boards. Puck getting kind of scrummed toward the blue line, then it's picked up by Kate Kelly and cleared onto the stick of McKendrick. McKendrick just calmly rolls it down into the zone. McPhee will stop it there. Turned over, and then the Wind tried to make a quick pass into the middle, and the Caps intercept and send it out. Back into her own zone is Ryan Johnson. Moved it over for DeRoche. Caps get it to the red line and no further as Maddie Richards sends it back in. Now it's onto the stick of Vermont. Or excuse me, that was 40 for Thomas, not 14. Regardless, puck goes down now, and as it crosses the goal line, that'll be an icing call. What a pace! Shots on goal, 5-2 in favor of the Wind. Both teams have had chances. Both goaltenders have been steady. 11-11 left to go here in this opening period, and if you're a numbers person, make a wish for 11-11. Face off to the right of McPhee. Off the draw, controlled by Johnson. She'll send it to the far side. Kept in there, Isabel Richards rolls it back in along behind the goal. Wind trying to work it out in front, lurking there in the crease is Thomas for the Wind. To the right point, and the shot goes off the shin pad of Sparks. This could be a breakaway now. The speedy Herland. Herland gets that puck on the backhand, takes the shot, and just floats it wide. Herland won the race to the puck, got the shot away, and just put it to the wide of that near post. Fleming trying to force the turnover. Wind will grab the puck, though. Caden Thomas backhands it to the line. Now the Wind will regroup one more time. Campbell logging a lot of ice time for this Wind time. 77 in white and blue. She has the puck now. Campbell being hounded there by Rothenberg. Rothenberg can open her, kind of gets her stick up underneath the armpit of Campbell, and play carries on. Now it's Kennedy trying to angle in to get a free look at the puck, but it's chipped away now, kept along the near boards. The Wind will go in behind their own goal. Now Campbell over on the far side. Meets up with Kennedy over there. Comes back to the left point. Walking in, quick shot and a pad save off the left toe as letting it fly was Sarah Bush from the left point. There's another shot, sharp angle off the stick of the goaltender, Brandt. Brandt now being tested, but has been sharp so far in goal for the Wind. Both goaltenders not showing any signs of this being the first game of the season. They look to be in mid-season form here. Here's a shot, goes off the boards. Controlled now to that far side. Players pile along the wall, and the puck sent all the way down the ice. And I think they're going to say the keeper might have just got a puck on that, or it might have gone through the blue ice. However, no icing, play carries on. Wind swoop it along the boards. Ryan Johnson tried to pinch in and keep it in. But it's Moffat who'll skate away. Moffat's got some help, has Callie McNeil. Gets into McNeil, shot away. And the save made, and then the rebound from a sharp angle. And McPhee had that side covered with the right pad. Another good push there from the Wind. Again, great pace, not many whistles. 8:50 to go, opening period. Shots on goal now 6-4 in favor of the Wind. Misha Pino. And Tanea Sparks taking down Carmen Moffat. Looked to be a bit of a cross check from behind. A bit of an ooh and ah as well from the crowd. And the arm goes up, and we'll have our first power play of the game. And it's going to go to the Western Wind. So Capitals to the penalty box, Wind to the power play. First advantage for either side, so it'll be a 5-on-4 as to the box goes Tanea Sparks. We'll wait for the official call. Cross-check would be my guess, but we'll wait and see. Off the draw, there is a shot there, kind of floated into the blue ice, and it's cleared out of harm's way. They're going to call boarding is the call on Tanea Sparks. So boarding the call, power play to the Wind. And 1:48 left to go in that advantage for the Western Wind. This team out of Prince Edward Island, mentioned earlier, they play out of the Evangeline Recreation Center in Wellington, Prince Edward Island. Kate Kelly in on the draw against Grace Kennedy. Scramble draw, control there, reaching in for that puck. Haley Dowling. Now here comes Kennedy, little move there. Kennedy takes the shot and right into the midsection and handled by Brandt. Good job there, shorthanded though by Kennedy to take that puck, cut to the middle, get the shot away. Never a bad idea. You see here on the replay, Kennedy cuts in, quick shot, and a good job by the keeper, Brandt, just staying square to the shooter and taking that right into the Western Wind logo. Fleming controlling now, shorthanded for the Caps. Tried to feed it into the middle there. Dowling was waiting for it, but it's the Wind who will look to regroup now and get something going on the power play. However, the puck ends up on the stick of Fleming. Fleming controls it. Good job there to keep the puck onto her stick. All on her own now. Fleming takes it in deep in behind the goal. Kennedy hanging out in the blue ice. Feeds it in front. Kennedy had it go under her stick. Glorious opportunity, shorthanded right there as Fleming set up Kennedy, and the puck just went underneath Kennedy's stick. Grace Kennedy back on that puck again, has Rothenberg now. Great job on the penalty kill here. Short-handed opportunities for the Caps. It's almost like the Caps are on the power play and the Wind are short-handed. 43 seconds to go in the advantage for the Wind. Rothenberg, great work. Down low. And Rothenberg taken down. No arm goes up. Play carries on. Kate Kelly. Wind still on the power play. 3 Wind in the zone. Kelly. Drop pass there. Reaching in for it was Morency. Couldn't quite control it. And now grabbing that puck quickly is the defender, Claire Dixon. Dixon skated past the puck. 15 seconds to go in the power play. And the Caps able to clear it away. Now just 10 seconds left in the power play for the Wind. The better opportunities offensively on this power play have actually been to the Caps, who are shorthanded. And the power play over, so good penalty kill for the Caps. And the puck loose for a moment. Driscoll tried to get in on it. Was loose. This is McNeil. McNeil takes a shot, scores! Callie McNeil! Just after the Wind power play expires, the puck stayed in the Cap zone, and it's number 97, Callie McNeil, has the first goal of the game and the first goal of the season for the Western Wind, and the Wind lead it 1-0. So just a great job there by McNeil to stay calm. Made the little move to her left, saw the opening to the side of the goal, then picked the side of the net, and the Wind have broken the ice here. They lead it 1-0. 6:25 to go. Opening period, and the first goal has been scored. So Callie McNeil with the goal. Now Harlan looks to answer. Harlan feeds it in front, just beyond the reach of Asbridge. Caps now will want to answer right back. have it at the point. Long shot through off the side of the goal. And covering up at the right post is the goaltender, Brandt. So 13:35, the time of that opening goal. And again, it was just after the Caps had done a great job of killing off the penalty. And the Caps, in that shorthanded situation, actually had a couple of really good looks at goal, a couple of close chances. And then just a few seconds after the teams went back to 5-on-5, it was Callie McNeil finding the back of the goal. Now Rothenberg. Caps will want to answer quickly here if they can. Couple of good shifts after you give up a goal, always important. There's Campbell again, steady back there. The two 77s, one to the other. Campbell moved it along, and it was picked up by DeRoche for the Caps. Rothenberg tried to stop it along the boards. Ends up on the stick of Caden Thomas. DeRoche has it there. She's under a little bit of forecheck pressure. Good job by Thomas. And it squirts just out over the blue line, but it's the Wind who will get there. Pino picks it up. Turns in her own zone. Pino moves it over to Richards. Maddie Richards fed it into the middle of the ice. Was knocked down there, but it comes back onto the stick of Caden Thomas again, winding her way into the zone. But to her left, Kate Kelly was offside. 5:01 left to go in the opening period. 7-5 shots on goal in favor of the Wind. And just moments ago, Callie McNeil opened up the scoring for the Western Wind, and they lead it 1-0. Off the face-off, it's controlled by Dixon. Nice pass up ahead there for Gerard, but it's turned aside into the zone again. Quick shot off the glove there, letting it fly was Kate Kelly, and Paige McPhee just got the tip of the catching glove on it. Now Rothenberg with some speed, chip and chase. Rothenberg sends it in, chases it behind the Wind goal. Out the other side it comes. Now on the near side, Gerard in there, trying to get a stick on that puck. Has Ava beaten with her, but it'll come back to Sarah Bush at the line. Now along the wall, Gerard again. Sent it back to Bush. Now a chance for Morency by herself. Morency down the left wing side, and a great job on the back check by Grace Fleming. Closing time and space quickly and taking away potential scoring chance there as Morency was busting in. Now the other way, Tanea Sparks gets angled into the boards. 4 players now in tight, trying to move that puck along. The referee saying, you got to move it, let's go. Puck kind of popped free from him. Now Gerard into the slot, looking for somewhere to go with it. Gerard will skate it to the half wall. Now down low, feeds it off to the left, and just under the stick of Harland. A little touch pass, and that's 3 or 4 times now where Caps players have been set up right in front of the net and have either had their stick lifted or have had the pass and the puck go just underneath the blade of the stick. But as they say, close only counts in horseshoes. Now it's Dixon. Claire Dixon surveying the ice, gets it up ahead to Harland. Harland loses her footing, goes down, and the whistle blows. So we'll have a stoppage with 3:10 left to go in this opening frame. Shots on goal, 8-5 for the Wind. And it's the Western Wind leading it by a score of 1-0 on the strength of the Callie McNeil goal. Both coaches talking to me prior to this game and saying, hey, at this U18 level, like with minor hockey, you graduate senior plays, they move on. You're constantly bringing in rookies, first-year players, affiliate players, etc. So really a lot of this first game, and in particular the first period, was about gelling together. That shot came back to the point. Sarah Bush let it go. But so far, I would say both teams have, shown that it appears that they've got some good chemistry and good teamwork going already. Both teams, you'd never say this was the first game of the season. Here's Bush now, and it's the Caps on the power play, so a tripping call to the Wind. There's a shot. Bounced off a player in front, and it's cleared away. So into the box is number 27, Haley Dowling for the Wind. Miley Stevenson, 27 for the Wind. Of course, the other 27 is Haley Dowling. Hey, it's my first game too, folks. Here's Kennedy. Takes it to the left wing side. Caps on the power play here, looking to equalize. Kennedy in behind the goal, what they used to call Gretzky's office back in the day. Dixon from the right point toward the middle, deflection in front, and handled well by the keeper Brandt, who has been very solid in this opening frame with a couple of close chances in tight. So Miley Stevenson over in the box for tripping. 58 seconds left to go in the power play for the Caps. Face off. And it looks like they've got to bring out a fresh water bottle there for the goalkeeper, Kenna Brandt. And the face-off will be to the right of Brandt. Ella Driscoll in on the draw against Morency. Clean win there for the Caps. DeRoche from the left point. Now it goes deep. Caps looking to set up here. Beaten. She'll skate out with it into the slot. Tried to feed to the side of the goal. And Driscoll just couldn't get a clean look. Beaten again. Skating it in toward the goal. Driscoll reaches in. Driscoll has that puck now. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Driscoll tried to go into the slot. Couldn't get a shot away. Good stick there by Vermont. From the Wind. DeRoche, left point. Morency bothering her. Caps get it though. Beaten. Skates in from the left dot. Takes it down in behind the goal. Skates around. Feeds it in front. Driscoll with a shot. And just off the blocker. As Brandt read that, stayed with the shooter, and just got a piece. Great setup, though, by the Caps. Final couple of ticks here on the power play. And Stevenson out of the box. Team's back to 5-on-5. This is Richards in by herself. Now getting some help. Richards turns, puts it toward the goal. McPhee makes the save. Fed into the slot area, and the shot from Thomas goes wide. So right after killing the power play, it's the Wind right onto the attack. Fed into the slot again. Wind couldn't get a good look. Into the final minute here of this opening frame. What a great pace we've had. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're watching on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Now Dixon. Sent it back along. Picked up there by Thomas for the Wind. Thomas went down for a moment, and the puck moved along the wall. 27 seconds to go in the period. Wind keeping the Caps hemmed up, but finally, Greenfoot Caps able to clear it away. DeRoche moved it along, and then she'll go off for a change. Campbell trying to get that puck out of her own zone. Good job there by Campbell. Had it poked away for a moment. Pushing it back in is Asbridge. Kennedy there, sharp angle shot, and hammered it right through the facing of the goal. Fleming now. Couple of seconds left, and that'll do it. So a very entertaining opening 20 minutes in this first game of the regular season. Great to have the action back onto the ice. Great to have you with us, tuned in once again to Maritime Athletic Profiles coverage of the Maritime Major Female U18 Hockey League. Shots on goal after one period, 8-7 in favor of the Western Wind, and only one goal in that opening period. It was scored at the 13:35 mark by Callie McNeil of the Wind, and it's the Western Wind 1, Greenfoot Caps none. We'll take a break. They'll clean the ice, and second period action coming your way in just a little bit. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles. We'll be back. Just about set for second period action here from the Dauphin Center on the campus of St. Mary's University. Scott Squires here with the Maritime Athletic Profiles production team. Game 1 of the 2023-24 season in the Maritime Major U18 Female Hockey League. It's the home side, Greenfoot Capitals, taking on the visitors from Prince Edward Island, the Western Wind, and it was a great, fast-paced, pretty evenly played first 20 minutes. Shots on goal, 8-7 through the first 20, favoring the Wind, and just the one goal to speak of, and it was the Wind, Callie McNeil, scoring at the 13:35 mark, and that's where we are as we start period number 2, 1-0, the visitors from PEI in front. So the Caps with a fresh sheet of ice here to start this second period, and it's the speedy Ava Beaton. Beaton down the left wing side, tries to use the defender as a screen, got a good shot away, and a calm pad save there made by the keeper, Brandt. Now this is Driscoll in on that puck. Driscoll overskates it, gets it right back though. Driscoll tried to dip it in front, and it was intercepted by the Wind. We'll see if there's a little more of an aggressive forecheck from the Caps in the early stages of this second period. There's Dowling, left it for Gerard, the captain. Gerard slides it through the front of the net, I should say, and deflected out the other side. So a little bit of pressure early on here by the Caps. Just a minute and 10 seconds played in this second period, and that's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing call. Referenced earlier in that first period, Brooke McGuigan, she wears number 6 for the Western Wind. Her dad, Billy, a certainly iconic hockey personality in this region, well known to hockey fans. Certainly in Prince Edward Island, longtime coach of the Summerside Western Capitals. Actually got a message from Billy via Facebook. He is watching the game, so great to know that Billy's tuned in, watching the Western Wind, and in particular his daughter Brooke play. I'm sure he feels a little better about the fact that it's the Wind up 1-0 right now. I wonder how much of this game, Billy, you're watching as a fan, and how much you got the coach's hat on. And then you got the dad hat as well, I guess. The trifecta. You're a fan, you're a dad, and you're the coach. A coach. That puck covered up. So I was commenting to a couple of the crew here in the intermission just how that first period was so fast-paced and relatively clean for the most part, and that it was, it really wasn't like two teams that were playing their first game of the regular season with a bunch of first-year and new players. So we'll see what this second period brings. Johnson from the left point rolls it along the boards. The Wind look to move it out, and the puck rolls to the red line, and getting to it first is Bush, Sarah Bush now, for the Caps. Nice move there by Bush. Into the blue line. Gains the zone. Has Kennedy with her. Grace Kennedy, sharp angle shot. Pad save. Long rebound. And it's to the blue ice again. There's a shot. It's underneath the keeper. And just cleared away. Big chance there. Right back on it again. Rothenberg point shot. Kennedy trying to dig at it. Now Gerard. Excuse me, that was Dowling. 27, not 22. Back to the point. Good pressure here by the Caps. And it was all started by that initial rush by number 13, Sarah Bush. Now the Wind back the other way. Trying to make a move there was Thomas. But here's Grace Kennedy. She's got speed. Kennedy lowers the shoulder. Kennedy all alone, shoots and scores! Grace Kennedy goes 5-0. And the speedy forward has tied it up for the Greenfoot Capitals. Grace Kennedy, speed to burn for this Caps team. I pointed her out as one of the players to watch at the beginning of the game, and we'll see it right here. Look at the speed, lowers the shoulder, cuts in, sees the opening between the pads, and makes no mistake. Kennedy slides it home at the 2-minute and 38-second mark of period number 2, and we are tied. So the equalizer for the Caps, and they've got their first goal of the year. Tanea Sparks on that puck, has Harland with her. Harland peels off to the right. Sparks continues on, gains the zone, cuts into the middle, leaves it there for another speedy player, Harland. Harland leaves it now for Sparks. In behind the goal, Tanea Sparks. Spins with it from the circle. Takes a shot, had it go off a defender. That goal from Kennedy, or by Kennedy, I should say, unassisted at the 2:38 mark. So a great solo effort there by Grace Kennedy, and we're tied. Puck into neutral ice. Popped free for a moment, picked up by Harland. Has Asbridge with her. Harland takes a long shot, whistled it wide of the goal. Now down low. In grabbing at that puck is Stevenson. Works it up to the boards. Puck gets tied up there. A couple of players looking for it. Harland digs it out. Harland hands it off for Driscoll. Driscoll, stick handling, takes it down into the corner, cuts into front of the goal, and gets taken down. And the nice effort there from Harland draws a penalty, delayed penalty. Net is empty. Extra attacker on. There's a chance in front. Still on the delayed call now. 6-on-5. Driscoll makes a move. Driscoll taken down again. So great effort there by number 16, Ella Driscoll, for the Caps. She drew the initial penalty and then got taken down again. And finally, the whistle does blow to stop play. And that's going to send the Greenfoot Caps to the power play. So 15:51 to go in this second period. And it's been a much different look here for the Caps through the first 4 minutes plus. They started this period down 8-7 on the shot clock. And so far in this second period, they're out shooting the Wind 5-0. So total shots on goal now 12-8 in favor of the Caps. And they've got a face-off to the left of the goaltender, Kenna Brandt. Kennedy in on the draw against Greenan. Face-off, back to Pino, to the line but not out. Low shot through a crowd, and it's cleared off to the side. Fleming hands it off for Rothenberg. Evie Rothenberg now to the far boards, back to the point. This is Sarah Bush. Walks in, Bush through a crowd. That went off the back of her own player, Sparks. Puck still loose over on that right face-off circle. Now Bush one more time, walks into a shot. Blocked down there as Greenan stopped it. Good job forechecking, turnover force. Quick shot there, went off a leg. Now to the sidewall. Back to Fleming at the left point. Fleming, one-timer, Bush. Blocked down in front, puck loose, rebounded right through the blue ice and out the other side. Great chances here on the power play, but we stay 1-1. Another one-timer. It's a couple of times Fleming has set up Bush. Rebound chance there, and just pushing it wide was Driscoll. Caps buzzing right now on the power play. 56 seconds to go in the advantage for the Caps. Rothenberg takes it away from Campbell. Wind on their heels a little bit here on this penalty kill, but they are able to clear it away and get some fresh legs out there. In on the forecheck is Morency. Morency, good job, steals it, tried to backhand it toward the front of the goal. Morency now chips it in behind. Picked up there by Kate Kelly. Kelly head up, takes a look, feeds it into the slot, and it's turned over, and away comes Mabel Gerard. The captain has beaten with her. Gerard gains the zone, takes a little poke check from behind. Good work there by Morency. Staying on it, though, is Gerard. Gerard down low, floats it back to the point. Now DeRoche, left point, walks in, takes a shot, deflected just up over the goal. Is beaten, got a stick on it, rebound chance, and piling on front of it were a couple of Wind players, and then the keeper, Brandt, says, all right, let me cover this and just slow it down. A little too much pressure for my liking right now, says Brandt. 6 minutes exactly played in this second period. Shots on goal now 15-8 in favor of the Caps. Now out shooting the Wind 8-0 in this second period. 9 seconds left in the penalty to Carmen Moffat. Clean win off the faceoff. Johnson gets it back at the right point. Johnson tight ropes the line, hands it off to the captain Gerard, sends it down low. Penalty is over, team's back to 5-on-5. So the Wind on that penalty kill, they bent but they didn't break. We stay 1-1. And there's a turnover now. 2-on-1 potentially developing here. Caps do a good job of catching up. Puck in the Cap zone, tried to feed it out in front. Lurking there was McNeil. McNeil has the Wind goal in this game, scored back in the first period. McNeil was in on the forecheck for a moment. Now the Wind will work it up along the wall. Quick lead pass ahead for Kate Kelly. Kelly has her pocket picked, and the Caps will look to turn it up with some speed. Falling down there, that was Claire Dixon. Dixon lost an edge, right back up, trying to get onto that puck. Goes dangerously in front of the goal. Paige McPhee calmly sticks it to the corner. Fleming being watched by Thomas. Now this is Lucy Harland, the speedy one. Harland across the red line, gains the zone. Look at Harland trying to do it solo. Skated into a wall of white shirts, and the puck is turned over. Cleared away. Sarah Bush will just backpedal into her own zone. Flips it up ahead just beyond the reach of Kennedy. And now it goes onto the stick of Campbell. Wind will look to turn it back the other way. Up ahead was Greenan. Lost it momentarily. Caitlin McKendrick trying to get a look, and now the puck sent all the way down into the Wind zone. That's going to be an icing call with 12:23 to go. And the game tied 1-1. And I know that the Greenfoot Capitals so very happy to be able to have the Dauphin Center here at St. Mary's available today and tomorrow for their 2 opening games of the regular season. And again, the showcase event in a couple of weekends will be here. And I'll finish that thought about St. Mary's in just a moment. Off the face-off, Wind control. Moffat tried to do a little give and go. Puck came in front of the goal. Back to the left point. Sent in now down below the goal line. Moffat in there taking a look. Trying to get some help as well from Stevenson for the Wind. And the Caps. Puck comes right in front of the goal, but it's cleared away. Stepping in to intercept is Blaquier. But it's now Bush. Pass to the far side for Asbridge. Asbridge takes a shot. Right pad save made by Brandt. Wind will skate it out with McGuigan. Here comes Brooke McGuigan. Puts the back down the defender. Collides together there as Dowling and McGuigan collided. Both players went down for one, popped back up quickly. Here's number 66, Morency. Morency chases it into the corner against Sparks. Now getting some help from DeRoche was Sparks, and the puck is into neutral ice. Getting onto it quickly there was Kate Kelly. Kelly turns, fires it ahead. Spinning around was Thomas to try to control the puck. Thomas now, Morency in front. Morency shoots, Patsy, rebound, and somehow Paige McPhee keeps it out, and the game stays tied 1-1. But a great rush there, quick transition from the Wind. We'll see it here on the replay. Bang, bang, just like that, they gain the zone. In there's the quick shot by Morency, great pad save, and then the rebound covered by McPhee. No shortage of great passing and stellar goaltending in this opening game of the season. I said it earlier, but we're saying again, both these teams are like they're in mid-season form. Here's a long shot now from the point as Campbell let it go. Rachel Campbell, 77 in white and blue. She's been steady back there for the Wind. Now, here come the Caps. Speaking of steady, this is Fleming. Tried to feed it in front of the goal. Hanging around there was Dowling. Couldn't quite make the connection. Puck now end over end. Will roll, and like a curling shot, it's angling towards the keeper. And it's picked up there by Sarah Bush, all in one stride. Bush sends it up ahead, and that's going to go all the way down and off the side of the goal, so icing waved. Both teams making some quick changes here. This is Maddie Richards. Lead pass ahead for Morency. And just offside, Gracie Greenan in ahead of the play. But just to go back and finish that thought about the Greenfoot Capitals playing their couple of opening games here at the Dauphin Center, and then the big showcase event in a couple of weeks hosted by the Greenfoot Capitals will also be here at the Dauphin Center. And the Greenfoot Capitals coach Kevin Bennett and the team wanted to say a big thank you to head coach of St. Mary's University men's hockey team, Tyler Nogler, for helping facilitate all of the things that needed to be done for these games to be held here at the Dauphin Center. So to St. Mary's Athletics, and certainly specifically Tyler Nogler, head coach from St. Mary's University men's squad, a big thank you coming from the Greenfoot Capitals, their coaching staff, players, and of course from the league. And hey, as a broadcast team, we're super happy to be here as well. This is a lovely building and a great venue to call the game from. 9:52 to go in this second period, 1-1 your score. Here comes Pino. Lost the puck. Dixon in on top of Pino. Pino down in a heap on the ice, back up, and then Pino down again. And then from behind, a hit there, no call, and I think the Caps fans are a little bit shocked that there wasn't one. And now it looks like we're going to get a call behind the play. So when that collision took place in behind the Caps goal, it was Claire Dixon who took the contact and went down, and you could hear a visceral reaction from the crowd to my left, which is mostly Greenfoot Caps fans. And initially I didn't see an arm go up, But when the play came back down the ice, it was the back official who had the arm up, and you'll see it right here. There's the contact. So a pretty easy call, you would think, for the referee, and it is a power play for the Caps. Into the box goes Gracie Greenan. Rothenberg takes a shot, scores! Evie Rothenberg snipes! Just 8 seconds into the power play, and the Caps take advantage of the advantage. 2-1. Evie Rothenberg, one of the veteran returning players on this Cap squad, just takes one little bit of space for Rothenberg to find an opening, and she was in tight, and she went shelf. It's a pretty looking goal right there from number 17, Evie Rothenberg. And just like that, on the power play, the Caps have taken their first lead of the game. So now 2-1. So 10:26, the time of that power play marker. And it's 2-1. So Caps in front, Wind trailing for the first time in the game. So we'll see now what the Wind have in store here in the final 8:51 of this second period, trailing for the first time. Sparks with the puck, skates it up along the boards, feeds it into the middle for Rothenberg, who just scored for the Caps. That puck taken off the wall. Grace Kennedy has it. They're just announcing the Rothenberg power play marker. Now here comes Grace Kennedy. Kennedy with some speed down the left side, puts on the brakes. Kennedy stops, teams back to 5-on-5 now. That Rothenberg power play goal unassisted. Wraparound chance, and down to cover up that near post is Kenna Brandt, and hangs on to make the save. And Kenna Brandt, the goaltender for the Wind, has been under siege here in this second period. She has faced 11 shots so far with 8:19 to go. Face off to the left of Brandt. Scramble draw, push toward the goal, and gathered up there by Campbell. Campbell has to change direction. Heavy forecheck coming there from Driscoll. Girard comes to help out now on the forecheck for the Caps. Mabel Girard has it along the wall, trying to control. Girard gets it back again. Now Campbell rolls it along the boards out to the near side. And that's pushed down, trying to catch up to Wiz Morency, but Johnson gets there first. Ryan Johnson with some speed, being watched by Morency. Puck into the middle of the ice. Girard will just feed it back. Caps try to regroup in their own zone here and move that puck out. Here's DeRoche. One move, a second. It's turned over, though. And Morency tried to feed it through to Kate Kelly. Couldn't get it through, and the Caps will bring it out. Caps will make a change now as the puck goes down into the Wind zone. Lone player in is Driscoll for the Caps. Back it comes. Fleming over to Claire Dixon. Veteran duo on the back line there for the Caps, 19-7, Dixon and Fleming. In close. Almost getting a beautiful opportunity there was number 18, B. Asbridge, and then Harland in sniffing. That was Dixon. And then Harlan sniffing for the rebound, but there wasn't one. Now it's Asbridge. Gains the zone. Here's Sparks. Sparks bullying her way in from the slot from about 12 feet. Oh, goodness, Sparks. What a chance. 6:50 to go. Caps have been pouring it on here in this second period. Whatever discussion the coaching staff had with the players, whatever message was delivered, whatever adjustments were made, it's been a much different Caps team here in this second period. They've just been really bringing the game to the Wind. Now Harland trying to dart her way past the forecheck. Good job by the Wind, trying to keep the pressure on in the Caps end of the ice. Dixon lost it there and ended up on the stick of Harland. Now the far side, B. Asbridge. Asbridge couldn't get control of it, and then the Wind, they'll send it to the right side. Picked up there by the Caps. Dixon gets it by Richards. Now Harland. Harland weaving her way through a crowd. Harland again, 1-on-3. Harland couldn't get a clean shot away. Sparks had the puck sitting there, couldn't get a clean shot. Sparks again trying to work it toward the goal. Sparks turns, and right now it's just hang on time here for the Wind. Delayed penalty coming up, and as the puck is touched by number 13, Sarah Bush, it's going to be the Western Wind going to the power play. But just that last sequence, several chances with the Caps having the puck on their stick, but you got to give credit to the Wind, just kind of clogging up that middle part of the ice and blocking any kind of shot attempt and protecting their goal. So while the Caps have had some chances, you do have to give some credit to the Wind for kind of not panicking, staying in their lanes, blocking shots, and keeping it just a 2-1 lead. Now the Wind to the power play. Now it's Pino. 5-on-4 here for the Wind. 5:47 to go in the second period. Wind trail by 1. Pino dishes off. Working with it now is Kelly. Kate Kelly for Morency. Morency from the right circle. Darting away from the forecheck. Now Morency gets taken into the boards. Pinned there. Puck in the skates. DeRoche working for it, as is Rothenberg. But Morency does a good job of digging that puck in behind where Moffat tried to reach it. Moffat now trying to put her derriere into the defender and steal that puck away. Someone trying to move it. Now it's Kate Kelly who has the puck. Taking time off of this power play, though, trying to get that puck free. Rachel Campbell had it for a moment, and finally the Caps able to backhand it away. 1:03 to go in the penalty to number 18, B. Asbridge. So Asbridge in the box for roughing, and the Wind have 53 seconds to go in this power play. Up ahead for Kate Kelly. Kelly, nice move to get around one defender. Lost the edge, went down, and the puck right back down into the Wind zone. Couple of quick changes here on the penalty kill for the Caps. 37 seconds left to go in the advantage for the Wind. 4:31 in the period. Shots on goal 20-11 favoring the Caps right now, and they also lead it where it matters on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Here's Kate Kelly, has Moffat with her. Kelly winding into the zone, drops the puck for Campbell, just kicked in at the line by Vermont. Campbell saw the puck for a minute. Caps try to clear it by Vermont. Vermont kind of gets lifted up in the air and pushed down, and the play carries on. Here comes Grace Kennedy now. Has Dowling with her. Kennedy takes the shot, and the save made as Kennedy came in with Dowling on a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Puck over into the corner. Jammed up there. Wind trying to move it. It'll go in behind the goal. Vermont giving chase. Turns around from one forechecker and then meets another. Now Campbell, far corner. Back to the point. Penalty is over. Team's back to 5-on-5. Into the slot. They score! Just as the power play for the Wind ends and the Caps kill the penalty, mere seconds after we go back to 5-on-5, it's the Caps who capitalize, and they've extended the lead to 2 goals. It's now 3-1, and I believe that was Ava Beaton who tucked it in. We'll have to wait for the official announcement. All we do know for sure, it is now 3-1. So just after the Caps kill off the penalty, they scored a goal. That can certainly take the wind out of your sails, but the Wind will keep driving. So it is indeed Ava Beaton scoring the 3rd goal of the game. Mabel Gerard gets the assist. And 16:46 the time of that goal. So Ava Beaton has her first of the year. And it's the first 2-goal lead of the game. Here's Gerard now, who had an assist on that Beaton goal. Gerard down low, wrap around, stick tied up, trying to get a chance. There was Driscoll as she whacked at it. And a great job by Brandt. Brandt has given up 3, but has played very well. There's been no gimmies here for Brandt in this second period. Harland, long pass, she'll just send it down into the zone. And a couple of her teammates were a little too over-anxious, got in ahead of that puck offside. So with 2:33 to go in the second period, the Capitals have scored 3 unanswered and now lead this one 3-1. Shots on goal, 21-11, favoring the Greenfoot Capitals. Face off to the left of the Caps keeper, Paige McPhee. And off the face-off, it's Sarah Bush. Chipping it off the boards. Harland is there. Puck squirts free into the blue ice, dangerously loose, and it's picked up by Bush. Caps fans holding their breath there. Caps with Tanea Sparks. Takes a look. Sees Richards coming in on the forecheck and dishes it off. And now the Caps will regroup. Harland from the blue line. Meets Campbell there. Campbell does a good job of stopping the forward progress of Harland. And then the Wind send it back down into the zone. And that's going to be an icing call. So with 1:52 to go in the second period, Caps lead at 3-1. 3 unanswered for the Caps. Wind got on the board and took the lead 1-0 back in the first period on the goal by Callie McNeil. But really for the majority of the second period, it kind of has been all Caps. And I don't mean sending an angry text. I mean this Caps team has been very good in this second period. They're on it again. Quick shot. And coming out to the top of the blue ice to make the save is Brandt. And again, just to talk about the goaltender for the Wind, Kenna Brandt. Yeah, she's given up 3, but you can't fault her for any of them. She's played really solid between the pipes for this Wind team. And she's faced a barrage here. 15 shots directed her way in this second period. Face-off will be to the left of Brandt. Scramble draw. Kennedy now in trying to help out. 4 players in that corner. Kennedy comes out of the scrum with the puck for the Caps. Caps stay on it. Rothenberg in the side wall. Again, 4 players in there digging away at it. And in today's game, you usually don't see those scrums result in a face-off anymore. Like, as the kids say, back in the day, once upon a time, if it was kind of scrummed and held along the wall for a little bit, the referee would blow the whistle and have a face-off. Not anymore. The referees and the officials will tell the players, move that puck, and more often than not now, those scrums actually do move along. It certainly helped with the pace of the game, that's for sure. Here's Ryan Johnson on it now. Backhands it up toward Grace Kennedy. And now Rothenberg lost it in her skates, and the Wind will come away with it. Pushed up ahead, Moffat had Morency there as well, but the puck turned aside. That one off the shin pads of Kelly for the Wind. 35 seconds to go. Time ticking away here in this second period. Ryan Johnson, she'll just lug that puck into her own end and swing it along the boards to the far side for Rothenberg, who will just go behind her own net, where Ryan Johnson picks it up once again. Johnson turns and goes off the boards. Back and forth they go like a pendulum in their own end here. Finally, it's cleared up toward the red line with just 10 seconds to go in the period. A couple of players get tangled up along the wall, but the puck comes to this near side now, and here comes Vermont. Only a couple of seconds. Vermont sends it in toward the goal, and the save made there by McPhee, and the second period comes to a close. A very good period indeed for the Greenfoot Capitals. They send 15 shots toward the Wind goal, and they were rewarded several times. So after 2 periods, total shots on goal, 22-12, favoring the Greenfoot Capitals, and 3-1 is your score. Caps in front. Callie McNeil, the goal scorer for the Wind, and it's been Evie Rothenberg, Grace Kennedy, and Grace Fleming scoring for the Caps. So 3-1 after 41 period of regulation left. Work to do for the Wind. I'm sure they'll make their adjustments. So we're going to have a Zamboni come out, clean the ice. We're going to step aside, take a break. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles coverage of the Maritime Major Female U18 Hockey League. Caps lead the Wind 3-1 after 40. The other way, trying to make a move there was Thomas, but here's Grace Kennedy. She's got 2024 Maritime Major Female U18 Hockey League. Western Wind, the visitors from Prince Edward Island, open up the scoring in the first period. Led 1-0 after 20 minutes, but 3 unanswered goals and a barrage of shots from the Greenfoot Capitals in the second period have changed the complexion of this game. It's now 3-1 Caps as we begin this third period. Shots on goal, 22-12 in favor of the Caps. Caps wearing the new color, new look for their new sponsor, Greenfoot Energy Solutions. They're wearing the black with white and green trim, skating left to right on your screen to start this third. The Western Wind from PEI wearing the white with dark blue, light blue trim, skating right to left. Right off the bat, Gerard in front, and what a save! How did that, or it's a goal, excuse me. I was gonna say, how did the keeper make the save? A bit of a delayed reaction, and the puck actually was in behind the goaltender. And just 19 seconds in, we'll see it here. Puck harmlessly off the boards. Little chip forward there, turned over, quick pass in front. And just like that, the puck is tapped in. Another look at it right here. Hanging out in front, Ella Driscoll tucks it home. And goal number 4 for the Caps. And it is 4-1. So that just took 19 seconds of this third period. So certainly not the start that the Wind wanted. They would have loved to have come out here, I'm sure, and gotten a goal early and make it just a 1-goal game. However, that's the way the puck bounces sometimes. And right off the bat, there's a chance from the corner, and McPhee had to be sharp there as that puck got sent in toward the blue ice. So 4 different goal scorers here for the Caps. The latest going to Ella Driscoll. Mabel Gerard gets an assist on that Driscoll marker. 19 seconds the time of that goal, and it's 4-1. So the hill for the Wind to climb just got a little higher. Rothenberg now circling with that puck. Rothenberg tried to go through a crowd. Puck comes back to Ryan Johnson along the boards. Pino in there trying to free that puck up for the Wind. Comes back onto the stick of Greenan. She swings it to the far side where Brooke McGuigan. And McGuigan had her stick tugged on there and tried to pull it away. And then Cala DeRoche, who was doing the tugging on that McGuigan blade, spins down to the ice, but no calls anywhere. Play carries on. Here's Tanea Sparks. Sparks turning, feeds it in front, and trying to charge in toward the front there was the Caps player, Asbridge. But the puck went underneath her. Now back the other way. Here comes McNeil, the goal scorer in this game for the Wind. Kaylee McNeil feeds it into the slot, and it's turned aside, intercepted. Wind stay on the puck, though. Shot there into the blue ice. Stevenson got it away, and McPhee got the left pad on it and sent the puck out to the other side. Caps rush it down the ice. All by herself was Asbridge. Gets some help now from the most recent goal scorer, Driscoll. Driscoll for the Caps. Feeds it back to DeRoche. Left point, long shot. Bounced off a leg. Puck is free. Rebound chance. Just off to the side of the goal as Driscoll was there trying to get her second in a row. So Driscoll, dangerous. She just scored a couple of minutes ago and looking for more right in front. We'll see it here. Just good tenacity on the puck by the Caps. Shot from the left point. And there you see it comes to Driscoll. Just backhanded it wide. Great job there by the Maritime Athletic Profiles team getting those replays for you. Off the faceoff, Ava Beaton controlling now. Fleming from the right point. Shot in, rebound chance there again, Driscoll. Right now, Driscoll, a puck hound for the Caps. Puck to the blue line. Stop there. DeRoche takes it right back into the Wind zone. She'll send it in behind the Wind goal. Western Wind now just trying to clear the zone. Morency sent it cross ice. Only DeRoche there. And DeRoche has it again. It'll get whipped back into the Cap zone. Sent clearly and quickly up ahead to Gerard. Mabel Gerard now watches the Wind control that puck. They'll try to move it out. Losing the handle there was McKendrick. And it's back to Gerard. Grace Kennedy now on the half wall. Tried to go back to the left point where Claire Dixon was. but it just went by Dixon, who gathers now, skates it right back into the zone. Dixon weaves in. Dixon takes the shot and scores! How about the solo effort from the defenseman, Claire Dixon? Do it yourself, Claire. Take it away like you're weaving a blanket and finding the top corner. That is a pretty goal right there. Highlight reel marker. Let's see it. From center ice, the red line just weaving through a crowd. Tipsy-doo-whoop, and the goal. Just a lovely marker from Claire Dixon, who saw the opening, and when she wasn't challenged too heartily by any of the defenders, she just decided to weave her way in and scores the goal. So goal number 5 now for the Capitals, who are pouring it on here. And they're just denouing the goal now from Dixon. Another unassisted marker for this Caps team. I believe that's 3 of their 5 goals have been unassisted. So Dixon makes it 5-1. So such a good start for this Western Wind team, and it's not like they haven't been trying. It's just the Capitals came out in that second period, and it was almost as if they had flipped a switch and decided, wait a minute, this is our home opener on our home ice for our brand new sponsor, Greenfoot Energy Solutions. We can't allow this pesky and gritty team from PEI to come in here and get a win. So again, not for lack of effort from the Western Wind, but the Greenfoot Capitals just decided after that first period, when they were down 1-0, to have a little different story written here in periods 2 and so far in period 3. 4.5 minutes played in this third period. The lead now has been stretched to 4 goals. Shots on goal 25-14 in favor of the Caps. Here they come again. The speedy Kennedy, like a hot knife through butter. Kennedy trying to weave through all of the Caps players, the Wind players, but then finally her teammates a little anxious and the play whistled down. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Western Wind blue line. So 5 different goal scorers here for the Caps in this one. And the most recent scored by Claire Dixon, making it 5-1. Her unassisted marker scored just a couple minutes ago. Tanea Sparks now went on the face-off against Miley Stevenson. Linesman making sure that everything is all lined up properly. And it's Dixon who controls off the face-off. Couple of quick passes, they'll move it up ahead. Brooke McGuigan jumps on that puck quickly. She'll move it up ahead. McGuigan took a little tug there, went down to a knee, got right back up. And the puck goes down in behind the Caps goal. Off the side of the net, Wind trying to chip it out in front with a couple of Wind players in looking for it. And then it just kind of got clogged up along the side of the net. And we'll have another whistle and another face-off. 14:53 left in this third period. It's been an entertaining game, and I've said it a couple times, but it's really like both of these teams are a little closer to mid-season form than the first game of the season. A lot of new players for both teams to work into their systems and to get them to gel together, but for the most part, this has been a pretty well-played game. Certainly has been a good pace to it. Now the Caps trying to gather in their own zone, and they do. Pass up ahead, stopped there by Maggie Gamble. Caps on it again. That pass for Driscoll went past her, but ends up right on the stick of Ava Beaton. Beaton now takes a stop at that right face-off circle, tried to feed it into the middle. Goes over to the other side. Back in front again, Gerard is there. Just went off the blade of her stick and then in behind the goal. Now we get a scrum along the boards. Caps pick it up. Beaton tried to feed a cutting Fleming. That was intercepted. Comes right back to Beaton. Good play there by Kate Kelly to chip the puck between Beaton's legs, and now the Wind will look to get it out of the zone. He just couldn't quite clear it out. Sent right back in by the Caps. Good pressure here. Gerard, the captain, to the backhand. Tried to make a move. Fleming now has it. Takes a shot and scores! Bear down, says Grace Fleming. So good work done by the Caps. Mabel Gerard got it started, and then the puck ended up on the stick of Grace Fleming. And then that was a laser beam over top of the goalkeeper. And that was truly bar down. You'll see it here on the replay. Look at Fleming, walks into it, and off the crossbar, straight down into the back of the goal. And the lead now 6-1 Caps. So Grace Fleming making it 6-1. So if my score sheet is correct, I believe that's the second of the game for Grace Fleming. We'll wait for the official announcement here from the timekeeping booth. So they're just announcing the goal by Fleming. Another assist for Mabel Gerard. Here come the Wind, trying to work it in front. Puck is still loose, no whistle. And then falling on top of it was Sarah Bush. So time of the goal, 6:10, Grace Fleming. Again, just a laser beam of a shot. Nothing that the goaltender, Kenna Brandt, could do there. That's just a goal scorer's goal. And Fleming making no mistake. I mean, that was just labeled up over top of the goaltender. And you hear the expression, bar down. Well, that truly was bar down. You can hear the clank from up here. And it's 6-1. So certainly second and so far in the third have been very much going the way of the Greenfoot Capitals here in their season opener and home opener. Wind trying to bust in toward the goal. Kennedy will backhand it away now for the Caps. Pino has it for the Wind. Slides it far side. Quick pass up ahead, sent down into the zone by Richards. Dixon turns, gets it to Fleming, who just scored seconds ago. Up along the boards. And it'll be Pino, first player to get there for the Wind. Misha Pino gathering that puck behind her own goal, spins away from the forecheck. Tried to hand it over there to Finley Blaquier, but it's turned over. Caps in front. That went off the mask of the goaltender, Brandt. Good job as Brandt leaned into that shot, took it off the mask. Now Fleming from the right point. Sends it diagonally into the corner. Kennedy hands it off there, sent into the slot, but it's turned over, and skating away with it is Isabel Richards for the Wind. Richards sends it down into the zone, and with that, the Wind will make wholesale changes. Callie McNeil, the lone goal scorer for the Wind, and the lone forechecker in there as the Wind were changing up. On that puck now is Harland. 12:07 to go, third period. Harland gets tied up, moved the puck forward, but it's kept in there by Campbell. Rachel Campbell takes the puck in deep to the corner. Campbell now will protect that puck away from two Caps forecheckers. Getting some help there from Morency. Back to the line. This is Richards. Maddie Richards from the left point. Quick pass, Morency. Left circle, skates in. Quick shot. And McPhee bobbles it. Rebound is loose. Puck is there. Morency couldn't get a clean look. Morency stays onto that puck, though. Has it again. Great work here by number 66, Anne-Pierre Morency. So, back the other way now, Sparks. Great job here by the Wind. You're not getting the sense at all that they're kind of hanging their heads or slumping their shoulders. Not at all. They are still playing hard. They're still working here. And Morency again trying to create some magic. Morency feeds it into the slot. Trying to jump onto it quickly there was Gracie Greenan. But the play is whistled down. That's a great shift from number 66, Annie-Pierre Morency. 66 in white and blue, doing some great work on that last shift for the Western Wind. Off the faceoff, Ryan Johnson gathers behind her own goal, goes up to Beaton. Nifty little pass there. Tried to connect with Driscoll. Driscoll bodied off the puck. Now it ends up to Vermont. Vermont feeds it up ahead for Gracie Greenan. That puck goes all the way down the ice, where it's gathered again by Ryan Johnson. Beaton again with that quick pass to Driscoll. Driscoll tried to make a move, went down. Puck goes ahead, though. Vermont clears it away from the on-rushing Gerard. Now Ava Beaton onto that puck quickly. Reaching the halfway point of this third period. 6-1 your score. Capitals have scored 6 unanswered goals in this game. Working with that puck was Greenan. Back now, Vermont from the right point. Took a couple of strides in. Shot didn't get through a crowd. Puck twisting end over end. Beaton tries to work it out, and she does. Now Vermont wheels back into her own zone. She'll turn, feeds it up ahead, and it'll roll all the way down to Paige McPhee, who covers up, and she'll hold for a face-off. 10 minutes, 6 seconds left to play in this third period. 6-1 your score. Capitals in front. Western Wind opened up the scoring. They led 1-0 after the first period, but then 3 goals in the second, 3 more here in the third, and the Caps have a comfortable 6-1 lead as we're just about at the halfway point of the third. Rothenberg now fends off the forechecker, worked it over to Dowling. Dowling will just leave it there for Dixon. Dixon backhands it in behind her own goal. Bounced off the wall. Pino takes it there, feeds it down low. Stevenson tried to get in on that puck. Taken quickly off the boards, but sent right back in by the Wind. Down in behind the Caps goal. Caps trying to clear it away. Up ahead for Kennedy. That didn't quite connect. On it again. Dowling for the Caps. Wind keeping the Caps hemmed up here. 9:23 to go. Good forecheck pressure from the Wind. Puck squirts free again. Dowling right back in behind her own goal. Now the puck bounces out to the other side. Pino jumps in and chops it back in. Caitlin McKendrick onto that puck. Now Rothenberg, back they go again. Seesaw Marjorie Daw, puck going from one side of the ice in the Cap zone to the other. Under 9 minutes to play now. Caps just comfortable with that lead, no panic. They'll skate it out now with the speedy Grace Kennedy. Look at Kennedy, turns on the Jets, tried to cut in toward the middle. Great job though by the Western Wind to stay with Kennedy, play the player, not the puck. Good work there. Now the Wind will try to work it out with Callie McNeil. Goes on to the stick of Kate Kelly. Kelly gets met there by Fleming. Puck squirts into neutral ice. And now sent down all the way into the Western Wind zone, and that'll be an icing against the Caps. So with 8:27 to go in this third period, face-off will come down into the Cap zone. Just a reminder, both of these teams will be at it again tomorrow. Game 2 of this weekend series, Game 2 of the regular season for both of these teams. A noon Atlantic puck drop, so take note of that early puck drop on a Sunday. Again, same 2 teams, and I'll be back on the mic for Game 2 of this weekend series tomorrow. But here we still have 8:15 left to go in the third as Tanea Sparks tries to get around 2 defenders, but it's Morency. Morency's been good in this third period. Look at Morency now with some speed. Puts on the brakes, turns away, dishes back to the point, picked up by Kelly. Kate Kelly takes it into the corner. Morency hovering around, comes in on that puck again, but it ends up going to Maddie Richards. Morency again tries to send it in toward the goal. That went off a knee and off to the side. Isabel Richards getting pushed into the boards, and then Tanea Sparks comes to grab the puck for the Caps. Caps try to clear it away. Puck still in the zone. Fleming picks it up. Morency keeping a close eye for the Wind. Fleming now just calmly in behind her own zone. Gets it up to Asbridge. Asbridge, medal on the wall. Good job there by number 16, Gracie Greenan for the Wind. Again, the Wind keeping the Caps hemmed up, but haven't really been able to muster any kind of offense, but they have been doing a good job forechecking and keeping the Caps hemmed in their own end of the ice. Now if they could just muster some kind of offensive chance here. Fleming onto that puck again. Lead pass. Trying to work it out of the zone, but again, the Western Wind just collapse on that puck and keep it in. There's a pass just kept in at the blue line by the Wind. Now it's Carmen Moffat taking it in from an angle. Moffat trying to work it in front, and the puck just squirts free. Good effort there by Moffat for the Wind. McGuigan from the left point put a shot through, and it was blocked in front. Now the Caps will send it down the ice for icing, and they'll make a change here. So both teams now will have a chance to get fresh legs out on the ice with that whistle. 6:34 to go, third period. Scott Squires along with the Maritime Athletic Profiles crew. Glad to have you with us on a beautiful Saturday afternoon here. Great afternoon for hockey from the Dauphin Center at St. Mary's University. It is the first ever Fleet Week here in Halifax. Naval vessels from several countries around the world, including the United States, France, and the UK, here for a weekend of festivities celebrating all wonderful things about our naval forces. So if you're in and around the Halifax area, check that out this weekend. There's a quick shot from the slot. Save made, rebound loose. Looking behind was McPhee, but she has that puck. So listen, again, you got to give credit to this Western Wind team. They're down 6-1, but they're not caring about the scoreboard. They know that, hey, this is game one of the season. We got to work on our systems. We got to work on our game. We've got to work on gelling together as a team, and they're playing hard right now. They don't care about the score. They're not worried about where they are on the clock. They're just playing their game. And, of course, they know that less than 24 hours from now, they'll be back on the ice and have another crack at it here. Here's Beaton. Again, lowering that shoulder, using the left arm to fend away the forecheck. Puck into the right corner. Pino is there for the Wind. Gerard there as well, getting some help from Driscoll for the Caps. Scrum ensues down in that corner. Puck squirts free, and the Wind will clear it up. Dixon jumps onto that puck, is trying to break free was Thomas. Good work there by Stevenson, now gets it to Thomas. Thomas had her pocket picked, but it ends up onto the stick of McNeil for just a moment, but the Caps able to recover. Beaton has the puck, feeds it to the middle of the ice for the captain. Number 22, Mabel Gerard. Gerard saunters into the zone, still has the puck. Gerard cuts in, takes the shot, and the save made. Great move by Gerard. Excellent save by Brandt, the keeper for the Wind. Puck loose in the corner. Kate Kelly gets to it first, chips it off the wall. Puck just goes out over the blue line. Caps send it right back in. Now the Wind onto that puck. Turned over at the red line, jumping on it quickly. There was Dowling for the Caps, but now here comes Kate Kelly. Kelly's played a solid game here for the Wind. Tried to make a move to her left, had the puck chipped off of her stick. Back to the line. McKendrick sends it in there. Now Morency's been so good. Morency into the slot. There's a shot by Vermont, and it went off a stick and up over the goal. Good setup by Morency as she cleared the puck out, got it to Vermont, and Vermont's point shot just deflected high. Vermont has that puck again. Feeds it up ahead. Wind continue to play hard here in the late stages of this third period. 4:20 to go. Grace Kennedy tries to work it forward for the Caps, but there's that pesky Morency again. Great job by 66 Morency. Gets it down into the Cap zone. Morency heads to the bench, changes up with some teammates. Puck into neutral ice. Wind get on it, sending it down into the zone is Richards for the Wind. Onto it quickly now, Greenan. Greenan turns her back, tried to work that puck back. And just overskating it. This could be a breakaway chance now for Tanea Sparks. Maddie Richards trying to get... Sparks shoots as Richards just caught up from behind. There were three players in white chasing down the Tanea Sparks. That was almost like a 100-yard dash as Tanea Sparks galloping in with three Western Wind players in chase. And the puck, they hounded it just enough. Here come the Wind now, trying to break out of their own zone. Puck clear to the red line. DeRoche has it there. DeRoche turns, spins, works it up. Driscoll hops on it quickly. Driscoll right down Broadway, shoots and just off the corner. Had the corner picked, but caught the iron exactly where the post meets the crossbar. Love to see that on replay. I was just about to make a goal call, and then it hit exactly. Now back the other way. Quick chance to the backhand. Save made is coming in was Stevenson. As the action picks up here with just 2:54 to go in the third period. Chances at both ends. We'll see it here. There's the last chance just seconds ago from Miley Stevenson, and just before that, the Western Wind dodged a bullet. The puck got in behind the keeper, but literally the exact place where the post meets the crossbar. We'll see it here. There it is, busting up, boom, right off of that corner where the post meets the crossbar. Great effort by Driscoll at one end and then by Stevenson at the other, but it stays 6-1. Great action here on a Saturday. Now Kennedy with speed. Grace Kennedy feeds it over, and the save made again by Brandt as the puck is, the post is taken off of the moorings as Kennedy made a dash down that right side, tried to feed it over to Haley Dowling. Kenna Brandt has faced 29 shots. 6 have gotten behind her, but again, 6 of the 6 goals have all been quality shots, quality goals. And the majority of these 29 shots have been good ones. Here's a 2-on-1 developing now. Trying to feed it over to McNeil and just over her stick. McNeil has the lone goal for the Wind. Almost got set up for another one there. Play right back the other way to Kennedy. Puck chipped up high off the glass. Down it comes, and it'll go to the red line. And the puck is tracked there by Dixon. Claire Dixon sees some open ice. Dixon skating into 3 players now for the Wind. Dixon skating it in behind the goal. Good work there by Dixon. Good solo effort skating into the zone and getting by a couple of defenders. And that helps keep the puck in the zone and take time off the clock. Point shot there from Bush. Went off a skate. Western Wind will work it up now. Trying to get it free was Thomas. Thomas gets it to the red line. Tried to feed Morency. That didn't work. Back the other way now. Coming up with it is Asbridge. Asbridge had her shot hindered just a little bit and it floats harmlessly wide of the goal. Kate Kelly bounces it off the wall to Blaquier. Onto that puck again, Kate Kelly. Wind trying to get out of their zone. This is Thomas. Got it to neutral ice, then lost the puck. Onto it quickly is Sarah Bush. At the blue line, sent right back the other way. 1:05 to go. And that'll go down the ice for icing. So 64 seconds left in this third period and essentially in the game. I never like to talk about finalities of sporting events before the final second ticks off, but I've watched a lot of hockey and I haven't seen many teams come back from a 5-goal deficit with 64 seconds to go, but you never say never. And again, just this Western Wind team, they've given their all here in this third period. They have not given up. They've played hard all period long. They're onto that puck again into the final minute now. 52 seconds left to play. Moffat sends it off the wall. That'll go down in behind the goal. Caps will pick it up there. Caps player lost an edge. Now Harland on that far side. Shot comes back. The puck comes back to the point. Shot there. Fluttered in, and that went off of Sarah Bush. Half a minute to go now in the period. Maddie Richards from the left point. Shot blocked down. And that'll pop out into neutral ice where Richards sends it right back in. Caps watch that puck go in behind their own goal. DeRoche picks it up there. 15 seconds to go. Gerard has it for the Caps. She'll skate it out of the zone and across the red line. Under 10 to go. Gerard 1-on-3. Mabel Gerard takes it in deep. Tries to feed it in front. Couple of players there, and it's cleared to the point. Just a couple seconds to go, and as I say that, the horn does sound, and the game comes to an end. So a successful season and home opener for the Greenfoot Capitals. They fell behind in the first period, but the second and third, for the most part, belonged to the Greenfoot Capitals. They scored 6 unanswered goals after going down 1-0. And they end up outshooting the Western Wind 29-19 overall. Shots after one period were 8-7 in favor of the Western Wind, but for the most part, it was all Greenfoot Capitals after that. The Western Wind didn't give up. They played hard to the end, but the second and third period, just too much offensively from this Capitals team, and they defeat the Western Wind 6-1 in the season opener for both of these teams. They'll be right back at it noontime Atlantic tomorrow for Game 2 of this weekend series. So a great start for the Greenfoot Capitals from the Dauphin Center in Halifax. 3 goals in the second, 3 in the third, 6-1 your final. We'll step aside for a moment. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles coverage of the female Major U18 Hockey League.